A long and illustrious history. 18.
Question 1. Is the statement below true or false? During the reign of Charles I, who had keen interest in science, the Royal Society was formed.
True. False.
Answer.
False.
Question 2. People of England feared that England would once again be made a Catholic country by James II.
True. False.
Answer.
True.
Question 3. Which of the following statements is correct?
Mechanized machinery and agriculture was labor-intensive and slowed production. Mechanized machinery and agriculture was efficient and increased production.
Answer.
Mechanized machinery and agriculture was efficient and increased production.
Question 4. When was radar, the equipment that detects enemy aircraft, first tested successfully?
1925, 1945, 1935, 1915.
Answer.
1935.
Question 5. Which of the following scientists received the Nobel Prize for his work with DNA?
Francis Crick, Brian Cox, James Dyson, Albert Einstein.
Answer.
Francis Crick.
Question 6. Which section of the society during the Victorian period saw the movement of the reformers trying for improvement of their living conditions?
The middle classes, the poor, the aristocracy, the clergy.
Answer.
The poor.
Question 7. Which of the following statements is correct?
The Welsh Assembly and Scottish Parliament introduced by Labour differed. The Scottish Parliament had substantial powers to legislate, whilst the Welsh Assembly was given fewer legislative powers. B. The Welsh Assembly and Scottish Parliament introduced by Labour differed. The Welsh Assembly had substantial powers to legislate, whilst the Scottish Parliament was given fewer legislative powers. B.
Answer.
The Welsh Assembly and Scottish Parliament introduced by Labour differed. The Scottish Parliament had substantial powers to legislate, whilst the Welsh Assembly was given fewer legislative powers. B.
Question 8. What title was awarded to Oliver Cromwell after his campaign in Ireland and his defeat of Charles II?
Chieftain, Lord Lieutenant, King, Lord Protector.
Answer.
Lord Protector.
Question 9. Which of these statements about Roald Dahl is wrong?
He wrote for adults as well as children. He began to publish books and short stories in the 1940s. He was also a professional golfer, competing at the Open in 1956. Several of his books have been made into films.
Answer.
He was also a professional golfer, competing at the Open in 1956.
Question 10. For what work were the slaves transported from West Africa to America and the Caribbean?
To join the colonial armies. To work on tobacco and sugar plantations. To work building roads. None of the above.
Answer.
To work on tobacco and sugar plantations.
Question 11. Which of the following statements is correct?
The marriage between Henriette and Anne of Cleves ended in divorce. The marriage between Henriette and Anne of Cleves ended with her execution.
Answer.
The marriage between Henriette and Anne of Cleves ended in divorce.
Question 12. Which of the following statements is correct?
The Tudor monarchs allowed local leaders in Ireland to follow their own laws, overseen by the Lord Lieutenants in Dublin. English laws were introduced in Ireland during the Tudor period and local leaders had to follow the instructions of the Lord Lieutenants in Dublin.
Answer.
English laws were introduced in Ireland during the Tudor period and local leaders had to follow the instructions of the Lord Lieutenants in Dublin.
Question 13. What is the name of the battle that brought down the Wars of the Roses in 1485?
The Battle of Bognor Field. The Battle of Bosworth Field. The Battle of Bolton Field. The Battle of Bakewell Field.
Answer.
The Battle of Bosworth Field.
Question 14. Which decade of the Middle Ages saw the English leaving France?
1390s. 1470s. 1420s. 1450s.
Answer.
1450s.
Question 15. Which of the following statements is true?
Women campaigning for the right to vote were famous for only using peaceful forms of demonstration. Women campaigning for the right to vote entered into a campaign of civil disobedience that included arson, vandalism and hunger strikes.
Answer.
Women campaigning for the right to vote entered into a campaign of civil disobedience that included arson, vandalism and hunger strikes.
Question 16. Which words are missing from this statement? Aneurin, Nye, Bevan, the underscore, led the establishment of the National Health Service, NHS, in 1948.
Minister for Health. Home Secretary. Minister for Social Security. Deputy Prime Minister.
Answer.
Minister for Health.
Question 17. What was the purpose of Turing machine, that was invented by Alan Turing?
A high-speed photocopier that revolutionized office work. An innovative vacuum cleaner that was sold across the world. A theoretical mathematical device that was influential in the development of computer science and the modern-day computer. A car that ran on water.
Answer.
A theoretical mathematical device that was influential in the development of computer science and the modern-day computer.
Question 18. Is the statement below true or false? Hadrian's Wall is a UNESCO-certified World Heritage Site.
True. False.
Answer.
True.
Question 19. How were Elizabeth I and Mary, Queen of Scots, related?
They were cousins. They were half-sisters. They weren't related. They were sisters.
Answer.
They were cousins.
Question 20. How were James VI of Scotland and Elizabeth I related?
Brother and sister. Cousins. They weren't related. He was her uncle.
Answer.
Cousins.
Question 21. Is the statement below true or false? Oliver Cromwell successfully handled the rebellion in Ireland and at the same time established the authority of the English Parliament.
True. False.
Answer.
True.
Question 22. Following the creation of the Magna Carta, what responsibilities fell upon the kings of England?
Marry a Protestant. Involve the nobleman in decision-making. Ask Parliament for permission to marry. Use unlimited powers.
Answer.
Involve the nobleman in decision-making.
Question 23. A particular move of Germany in 1939 instigated Britain and France to declare war on Germany. Which move was it?
The invasion of Russia. The invasion of Italy. The invasion of Spain. The invasion of Poland.
Answer.
The invasion of Poland.
Question 24. Which of these statements about Olympic gold medal winner Mary Peters is not true?
She moved to Northern Ireland as a child and continues to promote sport and tourism there. In 2000 she was made a Dame of the British Empire. She won gold at the 1976 Olympics in the 200 meters. She became team manager for the women's British Olympic team.
Answer.
She won gold at the 1976 Olympics in the 200 meters.
Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.